Now, do you know how rich we are? Like really rich. Let me inform you something. Mali, the word Mali is a Swahili word. Even this country called Mali means gold. When someone tells you, hey, nimebeba Mali, it means you've carried dhahabu. You've carried wealth. So let me give you an analogy. Can you imagine your mother, your biological mother, is infested with maggots? Her hand can't reach where the maggots are at all. So those maggots are eating her, plus her children. So you, as the spiritual God, like you want to save your mother, what will you do? You have a wand that can shoot some power, some bullets. These bullets are molten, are very hot. Ukishoot your bullet, itachoma mama yako. Mama yako atalia. 1, because utakuwa umemuumiza. Number 2, utakuwa umefanya nini? Umeua watoto wake. Plus the maggots. What will you do to save your mother? Plus your siblings, your children. So that is exactly what happened on this earth. In Genesis chapter 19. I know you heard the Bible. I'm not here to preach. I'm not a pastor. I'm just educating you pole pole. In Genesis chapter 19, when God was furious, akaambia Lot na Abraham wajipange, alikuwa anafanya exactly that. When kuna watu walikuja na wako same race na yeye, wakanokwa mlango akasema tufungulie, we want to have sex with those boys. Jamaa akawabembeleza paka akawaambia, let me give you my daughters, basi mlale nao. Wakakataa wakasema, tunataka tu ma boys. That is how serious this thing of same sex is bad on us Africans. For those who always wonder, why do you always resist this thing, yet it is a human right? Why do you always resist this lesbianism and homosexuality thing, yet it is a human right? It is that serious. To us, it was a punishment. Inafanywa kama punishment. Homosexuality and sodomy are somehow, we connect them as the same thing, because it's being used as a punishment. Till today, kwa wale wenye wanajua stories za Kamiti, why do Africans fear jail? We fear jail because you can be sodomized. Exactly. It's being used as a punishment. Now it's the same story. Now to save us from that perennial punishment, our God did what? Commanded his son, whom I always tell you is this guy called Hermes. Hermes always have a wand. Your wand alipewa na ndugu yake, Apollo, the son. Akamwambia, yes, you have the wand. That wand, point it on your mother. Then shoot. Whatever came from that wand is what I always tell people. Inaitwa nini? Gold. Gold is Gomorrah land destroyer. It is what came to destroy Gomorrah and Sodom. So the shootings, the sulfur and gold that came from that wand is what shot our mother, this earth. Now what happens when someone shoots you when you're standing? Umesimama hivi, mtu amekushoot kwa mgongo. What happens? From where you've been shot, you will start bleeding. Now if that material is liquid hot, it will start flowing like blood. Now that is exactly how River Nile, River Niger were formed, and River Congo. For those who don't know, the 3 major rivers in Africa, that is how they were formed. Now where they were flowing to, where the blood was flowing to, in this case, by blood I mean gold. Where this gold, molten gold, was flowing to is where we call Mediterranean Sea. So River Nile was not formed by water. River Nile was formed by what? Molten gold. If you ever wonder why pharaohs who were in Egypt had a lot of access to gold, they made everything with gold. Hadi wakuwa wanatengeneza kofia inakaa dhahabu. Si inakaa, walikuwa wanatengeneza gold kofia out of dhahabu. So that our God doesn't punish them. Kwa sababu Mungu alikuwa anajua dhahabu ni yake na ni ya watoto wake. It came here to help us. It came here to give punishment to those who are hurting. Who? Us, the Africans. So River Nile was formed. If you ever wonder why River Nile is so continuous, because if it was water that formed River Nile, surely ingetengeneza a lot of my tributaries. But this is a one continuous river from Kenya all the way to Uganda, inaenda polepole to Sudan, hivyo mpaka Egypt. Surely what type of material, what type of liquid can form such a continuous river if it is not a heavy molten something? That is how gold formed River Nile. These things are, you'll never be told. Utakasirika, ukasiriki, you'll never be told in history books. Now if you shoot someone na amesimama, bullet penye imeingia, hiyo material ni liquid form, it's hot ita flow continuously mpaka stop, but huko penye imetoka bado iko, na huko penye iko sasa imeingia at an angle. Penye imeingia at an angle, that is the where we call where Kenya. So ukiona places kama Ukambani imekauka, ukiona places kama Kisumu imekauka, it is not because of the sun from above at drought. It is from the underground. There's something hot under our feet. It is so hot and molten. That's why we cannot mine our gold in Lake Victoria, in Nyanza area. But let me tell you, Kenya is so rich. We are full of gold. That's why I keep on telling people, Nyanza belongs to the gold children, who are Maragolis. And we shall reclaim that. Pole pole. With my knowledge, we shall reclaim that. Luos followed the white man. The word Luo means the person who followed. Luo. To Luwa is to follow me. So when Saturn, this planet, used to go to war and fight us, zile mawipon zake alikuwa anakuja nazo za zimejaa damu, ametuua, ametuchinja chinja. Mwenye alikuwa anaziosha ni mwanamke anaitwa nani? Luwa. Luwa ndio watoto wake unasikia hawa, watoto wa maji. That's why I keep on telling you Kenyans, wachana mtoto wa maji. Mtoto wa maji haizi rule Kenya. He shall never be. That's because he was cast by our God. Ametuumiza miaka na miaka. Alisaidia adui kutuumiza. Kama una masikio nisikie. Stick with Mudavadi and Ruto and Duale. Kama una masikio nisikie. I'm not campaigning for them. Whether they like me or not, I don't give a shit. I'm telling you the truth. Stick with those three guys. The media might have told you bullshit about them, but stick with them. That's all. Hiyo ndio kitu habari ninayo kwa leo. Asanteni.